Hi friends, in this video we are discussing composite function. First definition is if u is a function of f of x comma y where x is equal to pi of t and y is equal to psi of t, then u is called a composite function of t. Here t is a single variable. Friends, how to understand this one? You see, the given u is a function of x comma y is a function of x and y. Next, x is a function of pi of t. Pi of t is nothing but it is a function of t. Y is a function of t only. So you see now u is a function of x comma y and x is a function of t, y is a function of t. So what you can say finally, u is a composite function of t. How many variables are there here? Single variable. So this is a single variable. Now what is the total difference? In this case total derivative is we are denoting with du by dt. Why du by dt not dou u by dou t means because u is function of finally how many independent variables? Only single independent variable. So you are taking the total derivative is du by dt. Clear friends? How they will give problems? I will show you some examples for you. You see, suppose u is equal to sine inverse of x minus y, and where x is equal to dt, y is equal to 4t cube. May they will ask find the total derivative, that is du by dt. Okay friends, like this they are asking. I'll repeat again. You see, if u is a function of x comma y and x and y are functions of t, then u is called a composite function of single independent variable t. Then the total derivative we are denoting with du by dt. Okay friends, now the formula of du by dt I am writing. You see, du by dt. So I have to differentiate u ordinary with respect to what? T. But u is having how many hands? Left hand, right hand. So more than one hand is there. Nothing but u is a function of two independent variables. So ordinary derivative will use or a partial derivative? Partial derivative only. So dou u by dou x. First I am doing a left side friends. First I am doing left side. Now x with respect to t. Am I reached t actually? No. Now I have to differentiate first with respect to x, later with respect to t. But x is having how many hands? Only single hand. So x is a dependent on single independent variable. So you can say dx by dt. I think you understand why I have written dou u by dou x and dx by dt. I will repeat for you once again. You see, friends, actually we have to differentiate u with respect to t. But in between u and t, you have two functions. One is x, another one is y. So u is having two hands. So you have to differentiate u with respect to x, means partially. When you are having two hands or more than one hand, you have to use partial derivative. And x is completed. Now from x to t we have to do. So x is with respect to t, ordinary derivative only we are using. Why ordinary derivative means x is dependent on only single variable. Okay. Now is it completed? No. You have a right side part also. In the right side also we have to differentiate. Okay. Now that is the chain rule or total derivative friends. Right. Now dou u by dou x completed. Now I am doing dou u by dou y. Dou u by dou y into, this is y is the dependent on t, single variable only. So dy by dt. So this is called a total derivative of u if composite function of single variable. Clear friends? Next, we are going to discuss composite function of two variables. If z is a function of f of x comma y, where x is equal to pi of u comma v and y is equal to psi of u comma v, then z is a composite function of u and v. Okay, you see friends, here z is a function of x comma y. So z is a function of x and y, but x is a function of u comma v, u comma v, and y is also function of u comma v only. So you observe now, x is a function of u comma v, y is a function of u comma v. So finally what you can say, z is a function of composite function of what? U comma v. So here you have two variables. So this is a composite function of two variables. Previous one is composite function of single variable. So here we have to find the total derivative by using the chain rule. That is dz by du is correct, or dou z by dou is correct. Actually, now we are differentiating z with respect to u and v. Okay, but z is having a z is dependent on how many variables? Two variables, u and v. So you have to use ordinary or partial? Partial only. When you have a dependent on only single variable, we are using a ordinary. If you have a more than one variable, we are more than one independent variable, we are using partial. So partial means what are the derivatives possible here? With respect to u and with respect to v also. So you will get here dou z by dou u and also dou z by dou v. Okay friends. So first I am writing dou z by dou u. See, z is a function of x and x is a function of u and v. But I want z differentiate partially with respect to u. First, z is having how many hands? Two hands. So left hand and right hand. So dou z by dou x. Later, x with respect to u. X with respect to u. But x is having how many variables? Two variables. So again you have to use dou x by dou u. Completed friends? Now one hand is over. Now right side. Dou z by dou y. Dou z by dou y. Into dou y by dou u. Dou y by dou u. Don't confuse. Here we are doing with respect to u, not with respect to v. Okay. Now second one, we can also find dou z by dou v. Okay. First differentiate with respect to x and x with respect to v. Now I am differentiating z partially with respect to x. Why partial? Is it clear for you? Yes or no? Because z is having two hands. Similarly, x is also having two hands. That is why dou x by dou v plus. Now right hand dou z by dou y. Dou z by dou y into dou y by dou v. Dou y by dou v. So friends, these are the partial derivatives, nothing but total derivative when the function is having composite. Okay, these two you can say total derivative of z with respect to u and with respect to v. This is also we are saying chain rule. Okay friends, like this we can solve the problem. For example, z is equal to xy square plus xy, where x is equal to uv and y is equal to u minus v. Then find dou z by dou u and dou z by dou v. May they will give like this. Okay friends, in the next video we will solve problems on this. Thank you for watching this video.